Hi guys, so I have been wanting to record this video for a couple weeks now, but I just keep forgetting because pregnancy brain. I am 12 weeks pregnant today, and I pretty much found out right away that I was pregnant. Yes, baby. So when we got pregnant with her, we weren't really like trying, I guess, so I wasn't like super, like I wasn't checking my symptoms because I didn't know. I didn't know how many days past ovulation it was. I mean, I knew it ovulated, and that's a whole different story. Anyways, with this pregnancy, I knew exactly when it ovulated, and then I was like looking for all the symptoms to try to figure out if I was pregnant or not. So I'm just gonna go over all the symptoms that I had before I had my missed period, because I know that when I was waiting in that 2-week wait, I was watching all these videos to see if I was having the same symptoms that these other women had that ended up being pregnant. So 1DPO, and DPO, if you don't know, is days past ovulation. So I was having really strong ovulation pain, and I typically do feel when I ovulate, but this was really strong, a little bit abnormal. So I was like, oh, maybe that's a good sign. And then 1 and 2 DPO, the only thing that I wrote down is that I was having trouble sleeping. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. 3 DPO, I was having period-like cramps. 4 DPO, I was having left pelvic pain, a headache, and my nipples started getting sore. Which, of course, I was like, is this pregnant or is this my period? I don't know. 5 DPO, I had right pelvic pain, and I put sore nipples with the exclamation point, so it must have been real bad. 6 DPO, I just put that it was the same. And then / fast heart rate. This was something that I noticed with my first pregnancy. I laid down at night and I noticed, like, I could feel that my heartbeat was like faster, and I was like, maybe, like, is this related to pregnancy? I don't know. But then I had it again this time, so I feel like maybe it was. 7 DPO, I wrote down that I was so exhausted. I took my first pregnancy test and it was negative because 7 DPO, like, why was I taking one so early? 8 DPO, I had a couple sharp pains, but nothing super unusual. Pretty sure I took another pregnancy test and it was negative again. 9 DPO, I had cramping. So 9 DPO, I had cramping, and then this is gonna be super TMI, but if you're like me and you're crazy, I was checking my cervix every day. And I've done this for a while. Like, I would do it to see if I was ovulating, so I kind of got familiar with that. I put down that my cervix was tilted. Like, it was completely backwards, and that was really strange to me. That was 9 DPO. 10 DPO, in the morning, I had a negative test, period-like cramps, my cervix was high and it was closed. And then that's when I got my positive test in the afternoon. And then this night, it was so funny because we were laying in bed and Anthony was like, I just have a feeling that you're pregnant. Like, I already knew, but he didn't. And he kept saying this, and I was like a heater. Like, my body was so hot. My body was so hot, and he, like, I was trying to not to say anything because he was like talking to my stomach, like just being funny, and he didn't know until the next day. But so 10 DPO was when I got my positive test, but it wasn't until 14 DPO that I got a positive digital test. So I took so many tests, and it was faint. This is why they tell you not to test until you have your missed period, because it wasn't until like the day I was going to have my missed period that I got my positive digital test. But anyways, I hope this is helpful. If you're having any of these symptoms, then I hope that you are pregnant. It was a very stressful time for me. I was really nervous. But you know, looking back on the symptoms, I could totally tell that yes, it was pregnancy. I think the most telling signs were like the super strong ovulation pain and like the body temperature and the heart rate. I feel like those were the most telling signs for me that I noticed. Because like the cervix check and everything wasn't always consistent with what it like said pregnancy was going to be. So like I would check it and then I was like, this does not feel right. There's no way I'm pregnant. I'm about to start my period, whatever. But here I am. I'm 12 weeks pregnant, and yeah, I hope that was helpful. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to be posting my entire pregnancy journey on here. So I'm just super excited. If you want to follow along, then subscribe. And yeah, I'm looking forward to sharing this with everybody.